Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning here on Ocracoke. I'm in Ocracoke Village, the only village and little town in Ocracoke Island. Welcome to Paradise. Of all the cool places I've visited, but on video, this is the coolest, and I'm going to show you why. If you ever come here, I hope you do get a chance to. You'll love it. First of all, this is a very laid-back village. No one gets in a hurry. You don't even need your watch clocks here. You do things pretty much whenever you feel like doing them. There's great food, good motels to stay in. You like fishing, good fishing, and it just has everything. If you really want to get away from it all and leave the rat race away, come here to Ocracoke Island and stay at Ocracoke Village. Now this island is 16 miles long, and it's about 3 miles wide at the widest. Ocracoke Village has a population of 706, and it goes back to 1730. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a walking tour of the village and show you a little bit about what's here. And there is a lot to see. First thing we're going to do is come over here to on the other side, and I want to show you a beautiful little lake. All right, now I'm at the visitor center right now. That's a good place to start any tour. Yes, there's Old Glory. This is kind of interesting here. I walked by this thing a few minutes ago and didn't realize what I was looking at. So I will tell you, let's see, let's get a good picture of it. There you go. This is a whale skull. It came from a 60-foot northern whale, and washed ashore in 1988 here at Ocracoke. So you want to get an idea, that is a huge. Let's go across the road. Also, there's a Coast Guard station located here. Have a parking lot across from the visitor center where we're parked at. We're going to start right here where the ferry boat leaves. There's a ferry that leaves out of here and goes over to Cedar Island, North Carolina. Takes about a 2-hour ride. That's a good trip. Just drive your car right up on it and ride on over. Also, there's a boat that leaves out of here that you can sit on, and you don't need a car. It'll take you right over there too. There's some boats anchored here. There's a nice little boat. What you're looking at is called Cedar Lake. And this big building right there is the Coast Guard station. See if I can walk on down and show you the little bit better view of the lake. We have a seagull that decided to pay us a visit this morning. Beautiful little lake. Goes out into to the inlet and eventually into the Atlantic Ocean. All the fishing boats leave from Silver Lake. They have a place over here, and I'll show you in a minute, where the Silver Lake fishing boats fleet lives and where they leave out, I mean. So I did take a charter boat out of here once when I was visiting. Had a great time. Now these locals here are super nice. They're very friendly, and like I said, it's laid back. There's some bicycles. That's one of the forms of transportation that's used. You see bicycles riding everywhere. Okay, some more boats are anchored, tied up at the dock. Of course, there's a little bench. You want to sit down and take a break. Lots of picnic tables and benches around. I'll just keep it over here on Cedar Lake. We're walking right down to the end of this little pier here. I have heard of some people that came here visiting and loved it so much they just moved here. Wouldn't mind doing that myself someday. All right, we're on the little main road that runs down the island. It's called Highway 12. Matter of fact, not only is it the main road, it's the only road, so you can't get lost. And there's lots of little tours that goes on here. Here's one for bird watching, surf fishing, Portsmouth Island Adventures. Little gazebo over here on the lake if you want to sit down and take a break. The word laid back and relaxing was invented right here. So if you want a place to get away from stress, this is the best place I know of. Right here's a place where you can rent boats. Also parasail rides. You can rent just about anything here. There's a bicycle rental. The nice thing about this town is you can walk all the way down through it. It's a good walking town. Lots of restaurants. There you go. Here's a little bar and grill. All right, anybody ready to go fishing, charter fishing, you can book a trip at this place here. Go out into the Gulf Stream, catch the big fish. They also have outside seating right on the lake. Talk about a view. This is a great view, great place to have lunch. There's some boats that are tied up on the docks. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down and show you a few of the boats. There you are. Any kind of activity you want to do, they have it. I see a yacht. I'd like to show you a couple of yachts. Right here on this side is a southern style Ocracoke, North Carolina yacht. Over there is another yacht. This is a real cool yacht. These yachts are beautiful. How about living on that for a while? And there's a hotel right there. There are several great hotels located on the island. And so I'm sure any of them would be a good place to stay. And I'll show you a special something in just a minute. And we're walking down the sidewalk that goes through the town. There's sign here that says British Cemetery. Also golf cart rentals. That's the main form of transportation here is golf carts. You see them everywhere. You can rent these things. Some of them are family golf carts, hold the whole family on there. They have lights on them and everything. You can just drive. Here comes one right now. There you go. They zip along pretty good too. And there's the bicycles that I told you about. Another form of transportation they use. Walking, bicycles, and golf carts, the main forms of transportation. Lots of specialty shops that you can visit. Let's go down here and have a look at the private boat ramp. Someone has a boat ramp. And there again is Cedar Lake. I can't get enough of this place. George, I sure would love to live here. There's a couple of little grocery stores and where you can buy you some supplies. Another golf cart. You'll see more golf carts than you will cars going down through the town here. There's another one of the little specialty buildings. There's a studio gallery. I haven't been in there, but I suppose they have some local artists where you can purchase their pictures. Kitty Hawk kites. Hot days, good day for an ice cream. The sign says ice cream. May take them up on it. There's the community grocery store. Now, one thing about Ocracoke Village that you'll notice is there's no chain restaurants. None of the fast food places that you usually see in your town. Everything is locally owned, mom and pop. And the trees over here are right on the road. The road is beautifully lined with trees, plenty of shade. Now, I've been in that little store. They have lots of little grocery things in there you can get if you want to cook in your room. Another golf cart. Like I said, you'll see more golf carts, bicycles here than you will cars. And lots of walkers. Right out of town, there's some beautiful beaches where you can mingle in, or go on down a little farther down the island and there's some private beaches where you can have some privacy and enjoy the day. I'll show you these trees. I don't know what kind of trees they are, but there's plenty of them here, right on the road. Now, the famous pirate Blackbeard, this was one of his hangouts, Ocracoke, and actually he was killed here by the British Navy. They sneaked up on his boat. He was anchored out here in the harbor, and of course him and his men had been out and got drunk the night before, and they were sleeping it off, having a good hangover. And the British Navy had been chasing them around up and down the East Coast for quite a while. They finally caught up with them right here on Ocracoke. And of course a battle ensued, and Blackbeard was killed during the battle, and most of his men were too. And he fought a courageous battle. Of course, being the pirate that he was wounded 22 times by cannonballs, and they had sword fights, and oh, it was something, I'm going to tell you. Well, looks like the lemonade stand is not open right now. Maybe later on today, huh? We're walking on down. There's some hotels this way. Everything's right here on the Cedar Lake. There's a little hotel there. So if you ever are lucky enough to live here, you won't need an automobile for much. A golf cart will do it. There's some fellow out taking his morning jog. Now this is really beautiful. Another good view of Cedar Lake, one of the trees that line the street. Only trouble is when I come here, I don't want to leave. Of course, I have to go back home soon. Okay, want some seafood? Don't want to go out and catch them yourself. They have it right here. Buy your fresh seafood. And a nice thing about these restaurants is they serve local seafood. Had dinner at a nice place last night. Local seafood, Spanish mackerel. The seafood is caught right here by their fishing fleet. This is Ocracoke Seafood Company. Pull right in, load up. Let me check this out. I want to get out on one of these piers, show you another view of the lake. There are lots of historic old homes here. Now I've almost walked completely through town. As you can see, it is a great walking town. They have a lighthouse located down the road. Now I've already showed you a lighthouse in the previous video, so we won't show you this one this morning. Kayak rentals, canoe rentals, any kind of rentals you want. There goes the family taking a ride on the gar cart. Alright. Looks like they have some surfing surfboard. You can rent anything here. You don't need to buy it. Just come over here and check out one of these rental shops. Good morning. Yeah, Cedar Lake. Lots of little piers and things to walk out on and get a view of the lake. Over on that side, there's a ferry that's docked. And that looks like one of the walk-on ferries where you can ride over there. Yeah, I'm already at the other end of town. Here's a surf shop. Lots of gifts there. You rent these kayaks and paddle boats and everything?
Yeah, not paddle boards, paddle boards.
Oh, that's,
and kayaks.
And that's a great place to go. So,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to get out too far.
I understand.
All right, I'm just doing a YouTube video for these folks, showing them how great place the Ocracoke Village is.
Yeah,
It's very laid back too.
Yeah.
And so if you live here, you need a golf cart.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Or bicycle.
Well, thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
I just got to keep it on Cedar Lake. Couldn't ask for a better morning. It's starting to heat up a little, but it's perfect. Blue skies, Carolina blue. Stop sign, so I guess we better stop. Don't want to break the law over here. And the road goes on out that I'm direction I'm going in now goes on out toward the beaches. And they do have fantastic beaches. Miles and miles of beaches. All right. Let me go on across the road and get in the shade for a few minutes. Talk about bicycles, take a look at that. All right, this nice shade tree here, some kind of cedar tree, but it feels good. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along with us on our tour of Ocracoke Village, North Carolina. I hope you do get a chance to visit here. And it's a great place. I just can't get enough. Like I said, I can't get enough of it. Anytime is a good time to come. October is a great time to be here. The weather's cooler and it's not as crowded, and you can get out and still enjoy everything that you can now. The weather's warm enough in October to try it out. So if you ever get a chance, put this on your bucket list. You'll be glad you did. Here comes another golf cart. Wow. All right, took a walking tour last night and just checked out some of the places. And there's a lot going on. A lot of music. You could hear it from the street. So this place is really jumping at night. There you go. Yeah, everywhere. I told you these golf carts were everywhere. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next video.